Hello, Gary Champion, Psychic Medium, once again. This is not a Psychic Medium video, unless somebody comments something from the other side. This is me saying what I know about the vaccine. I don't think there's a lot to know, but people have it confused with vaccines that came out when I was a kid. Polio, that's a good example. Mumps, measles, those kind of viruses. What they do is they take the polio virus, and a weakened form of that is injected into your body, and your body creates antibodies against this virus. And that's why people are always worried when they get a flu shot or something that it has that live virus in it, and that's a lot of those things do. Even dog shots have live viruses in them. It's to give your body a chance to see it up close, sniff around it, and create antibodies against it. That's what it's for. This vaccine is different. They've been developing it for SARS and those kind of things. Immediate outbreaks that are just upon us and can't be stopped. So they were working on a project for that, and when this COVID virus came up, it applies perfectly to it. I'll tell you the basic part of it. The COVID-19 virus is a kind of a ball shape, and it has these little spiky heads that come out of it. And when it begins to enter our body, our immune system comes along and sniffs on it like a dog. And has to decide whether it's a friend or a foe. And before it can do that, the virus is in you. So you really don't have any protection against it. This virus makes your body a factory for making fake spiky head things that come off of the virus. They're fake, they're not real. And when you get injected with it, your body does the same thing. It comes, and it's just the head part, but it's fake. It's not real. There's a DNA that's injected that creates this is the way I understand it. It creates these fake spiky heads that your normal immune system would come along and sniff on it and have to decide about. Well, that's what it does. It comes along and has the time to make an evaluation of whether it's good or bad. It'll eventually figure out that it's bad and begin to create antibodies against the DNA that's in that little spiky head that was in the DNA for it was injected into your body, and your body is making these fake virus spiky heads. I don't know what to say. They're false. They're fake. They're like, you could say they were plastic, but they're not. They're DNA, so they're living. But they're not real. They don't carry the virus. Your body created it because the DNA sequence for it is injected into your body. Your body creates these little spiky-headed things that come off of they stick up out of the virus main body. So you're just recreating that little head thing that pops up. And your body has time to come along, acquire it, sniff it. It will decide that it's an enemy. It will create an antibodies to fight it, even though it doesn't exist. So this is different. They're not injecting you with the virus in a live virus. It's a DNA sequence of some kind that allows your body to recreate a fake, F-A-K-E, fake, not real, little spiky head that comes off of these viruses. Giving your body time to come along and sniff it like a dog. Just went out with my dog, he sniffed everything. And create an antibody that repels it. If the virus gets to you, the story is that you don't have time to, your immune system doesn't have time to acquire it, sniff it, test it, decide that it's bad and then create an antibody, it's already in you. It's too late because it's slow. Immune system is slow. Well, with these fake virus replica spiky heads, your immune system has plenty of time to study it and figure out what it is. And the DNA sequence that's in that will allow it to create an antibody against it. So don't think when they give you a shot it's a live virus. It's not. It's not like the flu shot. This shot was being developed for SARS, which is another virus, and Mars, or whatever that one was. There's a whole bunch of them, for which the lead time is too long to develop a vaccine against it, which is why we don't have one. When COVID struck, they were in the middle of developing this system, anti-ballistic missile system, for that, because that killed a lot of people too. We forget about those. So they were working on it. They didn't. The reason there's not a 1 year time to develop it is because they were already developing it. They had it in the closet, and in the freezer. They said, "Come on, guys, we think we got something for you." All they had to do was input the DNA sequence replicating the spiky head part of the virus and create antibodies against it before you get it. When the virus hits, it's got no place to go. Your body will fight it off. Even if you have a kind of a low immune system, it should create these antibodies. What started me on this? I don't know. I got a letter the other day from the government saying where in line I am, way down there somewhere, that healthcare workers, people like that, would be government employees, nurses, doctors, frontline people. I don't know, probably firemen, policemen, I have no idea. But that they would notify me when my time was there. And of course said, you don't have to pay for this one. This is because I'm old. It's a free thing. These shots don't cost much anyway. I mean, even if you were paying retail, they're cheap. They're not candy bar cheap, but they're pretty cheap. So I don't know if this helps any. I'm just trying to allay fears because I see a lot of that creeping on the YouTube side about the virus and the virus this and the virus that. And I see a lot of people say, I'm not getting the shot. It could give me the virus, and then I'd be stuck, where if I just hold out, maybe I won't get it. This is a new kind of anti-ballistic virus system. In the old days, when I had polio, but I didn't get the shot, so I didn't develop any antibodies against it. I just got it. Most everybody that got it, they didn't live. I got really, really lucky. My whole life I've been lucky. Well, it's probably not luck. It's probably somebody from the other side saving my butt, where I can maybe tell you about this virus where you won't be as afraid to get it. I don't think they've done a good job of explaining it. I've not seen anything out there that really does a good job. There is a program on PBS. I believe it's on PBS. If you have that app, and they have a little, 10-minute video just saying what I basically said. It's not the live virus. They're not shooting you with a live virus where your body will create antibodies against it, which is how this has worked before. This is a new system they're rolling out, and they were already in the middle of making it for these other viruses that we have no control over. So they just rolled it on down. So it was ready to just develop the DNA sequence for SARS virus to put in there. Instead, they did coronavirus. I hope this is making sense. In my mind, it seems to flow out pretty quickly, but I know that often that perception's nothing with me. I may perceive that I'm helping, and I may not be helping. But that's the intent of this video, so don't take it in a bad way. I'm not getting the virus because I don't want to get it, and it will give me, like the flu shot sometimes gives me the flu. That's not what this is. They're replicating DNA sequence. Your body's a manufacturer. Our body becomes a factory and manufactures it, and then makes a defense system against it. Hoping this helps. Most inoculations will be free. So I did hear that from the other side. That makes this a metaphysical video. Keep your head about you. That's also, they're saying that. Don't deny yourself something that might save you, allowing you to procreate or get married or do any of the great things that most of you will end up doing. Watch out you don't get killed. Kilt. That's it. Watch out you don't get killed. So that's the video for today. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.